product. Okay. Yeah, Rhinos and blue-white. But even blue-white, like, is not playing a lot. All right, folks. Let's do it. So Grixis Disappointment. First one, not disappointing. We're doing a run back, essentially. Different construction. This one is playing Tishana's Tidebinder, which I have not played with much. It's apparently pretty good against the One Ring, reasonable against Planeswalkers. And I'm not really sure what else you're supposed to do with this. I mean, I guess Primeval Titan is probably okay. Means that Primeval Titan becomes just a not a Colossal Dreadmaw. The dinosaur. No, is that right? Colossal Dreadmaw? It is right. I'm thinking of Shivan Worm or whatever. No, it loses trample. It's not even that. Yeah, Crawl Worm is closer. So this deck is not. This deck has more lands, although it's not playing Expressive Iteration. But I'm still gonna mulligan that first hand. It's just not worth the risk. And then we tuck this Flame of Anor, I think. I guess this is removal. It's not great without the Tidebinder in play already, though. I think... Maybe we ditch the Archmage's Charm, because it's pretty easy... It's pretty easy for the rest of this hand to come together really well. Maybe it's the Tidebinder, since it's useful against the least number of decks. Yeah, that seems alright. I have 7 wizards in this deck. So the chance of finding one within the Stifle a Fetch on the play. that does seem like a good play. I mean, not actually, but... Whoa, did we find Hammer? No, it's Affinity? Or maybe Spike, one of Spike's these things deck, the Cage decks. No, it's Hammer Time. Okay. I'm going to bolt the hell out of this thing. This Flame of Anor is going to be good, too. Opponent did not come ready for the Flame of Anor deck, I don't think. We found the one Hammer player. Actually, I was watching Disgruntled Elk last night, who apparently was their first stream ever, and that was super fun. And they were playing all Hammer Time. No. Yeah. All right. Is he? It's good to know. Resolves. Resolves. You've got it. That's awesome. I mean, Hammer has what it takes to be great in Modern. Like, absolutely. I don't think there's any argument that, like, Hammer is just, like, an unplayable deck, but you do need to be, like... I think you need to be really maximizing... probably every... Yeah, the meta is super hostile, right? I don't think an average Hammer player is going to be good enough. You really need to be, like, the top 1% to be... Because I was watching his leagues last night, and they were brutal. I'll hold on to that. I won't hold on to that. No. Ooh, yes. All right. I don't like the edict. It's too easy for them to have multiple creatures. They've been backing up their hand, and I'm assuming it will be very, very easy for them to put me in a very awkward situation where where that edict is not good enough. Might need it to beat surges. At the moment, oh fuck, what is the text on surge? You and permanents you control. Sheoldred edict is each opponent, isn't it? For no good reason. Yep. Is each because of EDH. Is that an EDH card? Is that accurate? Forge anew. When it enters the battlefield, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. They don't have one. They get one free equip a turn. And they get to equip at instant speed. So this is just the hardest to remove equipper. Yeah. What's on top? Counterspell on top. Shame is this tapped, because then I could draw 2 and counter it. Yeah, the problem is, what am I doing about these guys? But I guess that's a bridge we'll have to murder when we cross it. I mean, the Saga tokens are a while from coming in. I like the Castle Ventress. Like, I'm in an insane position to rip an insane position to rip a Snapcaster Mage. Like, that's just game ending here. Just keep the push. I think we're okay. So they don't have an equipper in play, which is a big deal. Lack of a second black is definitely something. I think I had the black Scryland, and I was supposed to get it. Or Surveil Land. So if I'm going to push this, I want to do it now where they can... If they surge, it's not a big deal. Okay. Oh, I meant to counter that. That's fine. Probably gonna get whacked once here. Get the haste boots. Get the haste boots. Oh, but they can't. I see. It says Ward 1. I guess I just shatter the construct, huh? Shatter in 5? I don't have 2 modes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could take the 7 and Vantress and try to find a wizard. Yeah, I'm not playing that card, Shauna. Sure, let's go that way. I think if it doesn't work out, I'm pretty screwed anyway. Okay, push is good. The black mana thing is gonna end up killing me, I think, though. And the fact that I didn't counter on that previous turn. On turn 1, yeah, Shauna. On later turns, pretty rough. It's a pretty crappy Delver. Yeah, that can't resolve. Yeah. Going to 3. Okay. Plan didn't work out. Still alive. I have to kill this now, don't I? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to, but if they had another surge, I'd get blown out and die, so. I'm gonna say we flooded a scotch here. We definitely flooded a bit, and it's been a problem, and that is absolutely also a problem. Oh, it's unblockable. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Rancid Mind. Super. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just the way that went down. Okay, let's dress down. Sheoldred's Edict, Spreading Seas. No, it's all good. I'm just like, I was very clearly gonna die a second later. It's really, you're good. Don't worry about it. I'm just being crappy for no reason. I think we just shave on considers because everything else seems really good. I guess counterspell's less than spectacular. Counterspells are generally less than great against Hammer. Spell Pierce and Stern Scolding are tricky cards, but they're worth having. And again, I don't have a lot of faith in Sheoldred's Edict, but are they still on Sentinel? I mean, I assume so, but I don't. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, everyone's just shouting when you play Magic. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe. I wouldn't believe that they don't play Esper Sentinel, but I mean, it's possible. Maybe I should have kept some Bowmasters, because, yeah. It's definitely a card I didn't want to see. Oh, boy. Little late to the party, buddy. Well, it's okay. Sort of. This sucks. I hate everything about this. Draw a card, Spell Pierce. Come on. Oh. We'll be fine, right? I really want to do a Magic themed cover of this where Small Town is replaced with Moto. Okay. I'm ready to get blown out and concede. Let's go for it. Yeah. Incredible. With this deck, we lost to Hammer Time. After the previous league, we play a deck that like is theoretically going to be even better against Hammer Time, but we managed to lose it. I did punt in that previous match, but still. It's still Delver. It's still a dog to hammers. This is not Delver. We're not playing Delver. So I don't... Especially with no moon effects. I have no idea what words you're speaking, but okay. I don't think we should be a dog to hammer at all. I've never played that card, and I have no interest in playing that card, Rancid Mind. I see that it is cool, and you can do the Valky thing, and I also see that nobody's being particularly successful trying to do that. So I'm just not interested in any way. I don't like what that deck is at all. And that interaction seems really awkward and mediocre. Like, nobody's even playing that deck anymore. Yeah, it's just not... What the hell? Okay. That's crazy. No, but that was smart because now, like, most likely you've learned that it's just not good, and so you just get to save your money for things that are better. Sorry, Wusa. George Thorogood sure can tell a story. Oh, I had Lorien revealed. Oops. Yeah, that's on me. Don't worry about being intrigued. I punted and we're going to lose. Although... Yeah, Simulacrum Synth was also overhyped. Jeez. This has to be part of a combo. Oh my god. Brutal. Okay. Okay, now what? Discard Skelemental, and kill me? No Skelementals. Okay. Yeah, they're balling. This is unfortunate. Does not have trample. I mean, this is the safety play. It's not as good as just Bowmastering, but it gets rid of the most threatening thing in play. Pay 3 to equip. Case of the Crimson... Okay, that's pretty sick. That's... Okay, they got stuff going on. Wow. Okay. This is pretty cool. They're doing stuff over there, and I like it. Oh, but then they're playing Stitcher Supplier. It all fell apart. Baleful Mastery. Okay. I see that. Unearthing a Bowmasters. Okay. Kill Stitcher? No? Do I care about Stitcher? I would prefer that it wasn't dead, so I'm not... Okay, before that resolves... Play my Bowmasters. Kill their Orc army. Oh no. You thought they would kill their own? Orc does not kill Orc. Orc no kill Orc. It's up to 3 toughness, that's fine. They discarded Bloodstained Mire. Go again. Bolt my Bowmasters, that's fine. Okay, they flipped their case, which is terrifying. Well, not much I can do about it right now, so I guess we're just gonna beat a Case of the Crimson Pulse that's flipped. Their deck has a lot of bad cards in it, so it's possible. Corrupted Conviction. Okay. They do have to discard their hand at the beginning of every turn, so depending on what they just picked up, that may be entirely irrelevant. No targets in the graveyard for that. And they're going to combat. There's no elemental. Oh, I guess there's a thunder. Wait, no, who's toughness, right? Toughness less than Thunderkin Awakener's toughness. There's only Thunderkin Awakeners? I guess I'm about to find out. Here's my tutu. Okay. It's good. Oh, okay. Wow, they had nothing but bolts in hand and they're using them to kill my creatures instead of my me, who's at 7. I guess Bowmaster is really important for them to kill with this thing in play. So if I can possibly get Bowmaster back, I should. Good to know. I can Tidebinder this, right? Because it has a triggered ability when it enters. After one target artifact activated or triggered ability. If the ability of an artifact, creature, or planeswalker. No, okay. No, it just doesn't work because it's not an artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Only once doesn't sign. No, I know that the point was the silence. The point was the silence. The only thing that matters to me is the silence. Yeah, I don't understand why this does everything but not enchantments. It's very strange. Okay. At the beginning of your upkeep, discard your hand. So I can bounce this to their hand. And then they'll have to discard it. Of course, then I'm putting myself dead to everything their deck does. I don't think I'm going to try to do that. Usually just lands sack themselves. What? Oh, it doesn't stop lands. Oh, weird. No, but then you can't... Oh, but I guess, like, for one of those, right? Like, if I stifle that right now, it still can tap for mana in the next turn. Skelemental. You can go to combat with that, yes. Cool. Pew! Hiya! Bonk! Grief. No. Okay, but they have no... They can't equip. Also, this gives me a target for Flame of Anor. Okay, perfect. The fuck? Oh. Pew! Is it weird that I'm like effortlessly keeping up with their Case of the Crimson Pulse? I mean, this is something. It's wild. Okay. So, how worried am I about other cards from their hand? Because I can Flame of Anora here. I know, I'm just wondering how worried I am about the last two cards in their hands. I'm going to choose to be not worried and say that the cards I draw are going to be worthwhile enough that... We got push if I need it. Can't imagine that I will, but... Opponent's paying costs. Okay. No, my Snapcaster. You're a monster. Push. Second Bowmaster? Baleful Mastery, sure. And they gave me a card for it. Oh, that's cool. It synergizes with their Bowmasters. Okay, okay. Found the Cling to Dust. That's pretty great. Cast and Grief again. No. Corrupted Conviction. Draw 2. Okay. Yeah, Oh, can I Tidebinder the Grief? I can, right? Yeah. And they'll still have to sack it. It will lose all abilities, but the trigger's already on the stack, so it just doesn't matter. Goodbye, Grief. Oh, no! Oh, no! If only I had a one-of card that just blew that out right here. Boy, that'd be really something, huh? Huh, 6 lands, Hall of Storm Giants. I am afraid to tell you, chat, that I found the kill them line, and I'm going to execute on it. Got him. So Dress Down seems okay. Subtlety seems good. Aether Gust seems maybe necessary. Stern Scolding, Spell Pierce. Maybe not Spell Pierce. Opponent said, wow. What are my worst cards in this matchup? Tidebinder's certainly not great. Yeah, Archmage's Charm's not great. Fourth Snapcaster, I could see that. I'm bringing in all the Aether Gusts, so that already puts us ahead against Blood Moon. You know what's funny? As I was playing that game, I kept thinking to myself, like, where are all my Kolaghan's commands? I forgot we're not playing it. It was like my safety blanket in the last deck. I could just cut all the considers. Just assume that I now have the right business. That's right, notes in an octave. Too few lands, too. We have essentially 24. So I think we're okay. All right, this is fine. That's great, notes in an octave. Do you find the thumbnails that I make... What is your opinion of the thumbnails I make? That being the visual that is on the... when you click on my video. Since you've been... I make nails? Sort of. Smithing is next level. Yeah, it's not bad. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. Oh, it's not that fine. Well, whatever. Okay. Boys, it's looking like I'm about to get Blood Mooned. I don't know what you mean, Shauna, but thank you. Yes, please. What is the YouTube style? I don't know what that is. Is there a specifically YouTube style, or are you just commenting on a potential trend? Bolt my face. Oh no, I hate that crap. I hate clickbait stuff. Just basically any kind of clickbaity, like trying to generate engagement. Yeah, I get that, but I'm just not. I'm sure that's right, but I'm just not. I don't like. I'm just not interested in that. Yeah, it's just the whole internet's become that, and the joke is very old. I'm into that one, Helpful Hobo. That one I would say I would use, because I feel like that would actually lose me a certain number of... I'm definitely into sabotaging myself. Okay, this game's looking a little more hairy. But planets to Otawar, their Case of the Crimson Pulse during one of their upkeeps. Oh, that's a card. Although I guess with Bowmasters in play, this is suddenly less appealing for them. Hopefully the last card in their hand is not removal. It is. Of course it is. I'm going to leave this guy back. So at the beginning of their upkeep, they discard their hand and draw 2 cards. So trigger. Hey, Salty Saint Nick. No Strim today? Pew! They also drew a Feed the Swarm. Okay. We should really do. Wow. All right. Feeling like I'm in a great position here. And not just because I'm running down a dream. Sure. My opponent is playing something super spicy that you would love. Black, red, crimson pulse skelementals with bloodthorn flail so they can discard cards at their leisure. Really cool. I guess I just have to kill this, huh? Probably should have gone Snapcaster during combat then, huh? Oh well. Persistent? Oh god. I think I have to do this. Oh boy. Well, gonna get Bowmastered. Gotta draw out. If I were them, I would Bowmaster. They bottomed it. Oh, that's horrifying. Well, that's gonna kill me exceptionally fast. Can't wait for that. Yep. That's not helpful. Is Dreadscape with that new white of the Reliquary? Yeah, sure. I'm not playing any life gain opponents, so I don't. Am I? So I put them to 9. They go to 8. I go to 2. I put them to 6. They go to 5. I go to 1. So if I draw a bolt, I can win this race as is. Or a snap. No, not a snap. I don't have a bolt. That does not help. Pitiless Carnage. Oh, that thing. Cool. So close. My God. Not good enough. We're just dead. Hold on. No, I was going to take myself out, but... Okay. Game 3. All right, we weren't getting out of that at all. Okay. I think I want all the snaps. That'd be cool, Salty Saint Nick. We the next time I talk to those guys, I will bring it up. There hasn't been a lot of chatter. There's just been multiple people who have been away. That's why we haven't done an episode. Ooh. Discord, why? Why did you do this to me? There we go. Opponent has decided to peace out for a little while. Okay. Might be happening on my end. Oh. That, well... Still kind of against the Thoughtseize deck, so... I think it's my opponent's fault because they haven't done anything with their hand yet. Still hasn't disconnected. Come on, opponent. Get back here. I need to kill you again. Chat, we still chatting? My internet seems to be working just fine. Stream seems fine. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting all thumbs up on my end, so I don't. Okay, my water tastes kind of funny, so I'm gonna swap it out. I don't know what to say about that. I'll be right back. Wow. Yep, still not back over there. They just beat me, so I can't imagine that they. I mean, safety kick Moto, I guess. Ah, okay. Okay, I'm way up on clock, so whatever that was. Oh, another. Okay. They said sorry in chat, so we're all good. We're all square. That's all it takes, people. That's all it takes. You're damn right, Internet Doc. And we 3-2'd the last league. Different configuration than this, but still. Ladies and gentlemen, Shaka Khan on background vocals. Wow! All cards I want to see in their graveyard. And no cards that I don't want to see in their graveyard. You love to see it. Oh! Oh! Bowmasters on top? Woo! Oh, I do declare. This draw has given me a case of the vapors. Whew. Whew. It's just so hot. Bowmasters, so hot right now. So they definitely have their own Bowmasters in hand. So I think we just let the turn pass over. You gonna upkeep Bowmaster me? Speaking of disappointments. Okay, I think I'll go with push here. In case I end up needing to dress down, which I probably won't. If they play Case of the Crimson Pulse, I get to Bowmasters them, and that's sick. If they play Skelemental, I get to dress down them. Also sick. Skelemental comes in, doesn't have haste, and then dies at the end of my turn. That's a top 10 Simpsons quote there, Jen and I. Corrupted Conviction, their Stitcher Supplier, sure. They've been another Case of the Crimson Pulse, a Stitcher Supplier, and a Dothy Voidwalker. Seems Goodman. Village writes the token. All right, they're drawing a lot of cards this game. A lot of cards. That's concerning. Uh-oh. That's fine. I can respond to the trigger. Might end up cycling the Xander's Lounge. And I want the ability to go Bowmasters, then dress down, I guess. Yeeh! Don't like seeing that one. Okay. So I guess I can Tidebinder the trigger and then just block it? Wait, is this getting anything? This isn't getting anything. Okay. Deal. Okay. I really don't want to cycle Bowmasters into... Maybe I should have Bowmasters to kill that during combat. Well, let's grab a tap land. But there's no way I'm going to cycle Xander's Lounge when they have Bowmasters open. Which is very annoying. Great draw. Number one draw. I do have to be kind of careful with my life total at a certain point, though, because they've got like roiling vortexes and all sorts of nonsense. Grief. So I guess I'll Tidebinder that because then they can't attack. But then I'm not killing it. Guess I could just dress down now and then figure out how to deal with it later. Sure. So I'm going to draw one card with Dress Down and one card with Xander's Lounge. So they got a 4 mana 3/2 Menace. Suppose I could just play Tidebinder and block the... Uh-oh. This could go badly. Don't Thoughtseize me. Unearth Dothy Voidwalker. Rude. Because I want to be able to Snap Bolt Snap. It's fine. Snap's got Fatal Push to pick up, so he doesn't actually need... This is fine. They attack with the Thunderkin and I'm putting the Tidebinder in to block it. I need to deploy something. Good draw. I will find a way to use that mana. Okay, I'll go to 7 here. I can't drown if I Bowmasters. Okay. Well, sucks to be me. Okay. Good draw. Perfect. Deal. Unearth Bowmasters. Bowmasters dings me for 1, then I Bowmaster their Bowmaster. I'm at 3, but I'm in a great spot. I'll take it. Yo, dog, I heard you like Bowmasters, so I put Bowmasters in your Bowmasters. Can do it. I can do it. Also, then I drew a second Bowmasters, which ends the game very, very quickly. Hiya! And so does Snap Bolt. Snap Bolt would put them to... So they're about to go to 8. Snap Bolt puts them to 5, and I have lethal on deck. That said, I'd rather drown than attack for 4. There's no way I'm shoving and just losing this game on that. I got double counter here. We're good. I don't know what their best possible draw is here, but I don't think it'll win. Manamorphose Verdict? I guess so. Pew! Hiya! GG's! 1-1, baby! We're Grixin. Oh boy. Well, it's likely doomed here. Okay, Mono White Tron. I've never played against this deck before. Off the top of my head, I don't remember everything they do. I know they have a godlike amount of inevitability. And unfortunately, I can't counter that. Sure. Not that one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, it's easy. Just don't let them have Tron. I mean, I feel like they've done that for themselves. I don't actually have anything good to play, so I'm just gonna play Bowmasters at sorcery speed. I don't have a better play. Reprieve. Damn it! Opponent, I specifically did that so I wouldn't have to discard the hand size. Why you gotta be like that? Okay. Give me a card draw. Okay. 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 We're in this. Maybe. Okay, let's go for a Surveil. Tidebinder is a good card, but I need lands. Okay. Bolt you. Solitude? Sure. So they play a bunch of One Rings, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to take the hit here in case they post combat One Ring. March of Otherworldly Light? Nothing. Got it. Taking the hit. Not worried about the white deck burning me out. Map. Sure. All good. Go get your Tron land. How does Mono White Tron win? They've got big, stupid idiots, and then they also they have Elish Norn. They got a bunch of nonsense. So let that come in. Yeah, let that come in. Tidebinder that. Reprieve. Well, not the best. I mean, I don't know. I got a lot of stuff going on that can really make life difficult for them. Like, I ask us to Stern Scolding if they pitch right now for Solitude. But if they don't, their One Ring is going to start wrecking them. They play some kind of Wrath of God. Might be literal Wrath of God. So I definitely have to be cognizant of that. I really want this land in play, but I think I'm supposed to beat the Otawara, or beat the One Ring in play, so I'm gonna play the Otawara. I need the third land. I really, really need the mana right now. So they miss Tron, Wrath of God. Just counter it. Gemini, you want me to take the Quowns? The Quowns? It just seems cruel. March of Otherworldly Light. Good old game one Spell Pierce against Tron, huh? Now they Solitude? We have the Stern Scolding? Not yet. There's the Snapcaster. Oh, it's this Elesh Norn. I thought they played the other one. Okay. So I currently don't have anything that beats this. What I could do is snap for Bolt and then go Bolt Flame of Anor. Gets completely destroyed by Reprieve. I guess I just snap Archmage's Charm. Yeah, that's the play. And then if they push it through, then I can double Flame of Anor it. Pew! Got him. Oh, they found an out from my Bowmasters. That's unfortunate. Okay. I don't have an out for the out. I do have map tokens. Oh boy. I guess I can Tidebind the One Ring if I had to. Okay. Also, their ring is legitimately kind of killing them, huh? A million mana. There she is. Okay, I'll take it. They got more? Now that's probably just getting a One Ring, right? So that they don't die to the other One Ring. So I think that's okay. Turns off my map tokens, which is a big tragedy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Animates the One Ring to beat down. I should have responded by killing the Elesh Norn with Sheoldred's Edict. I was so shocked. I just didn't even think of it. Well, that's bad. Okay. Okay, so we upkeep Sheoldred's Edict. Hopefully we could play through due to that. Would you say are good kicks against the blue-white decks of the format? Anything. Blue-white's not very good right now. And I mean that, like, I'm a blue-white fan, but blue-white not good. So just play anything. You'll probably be fine. The blue-white deck that is good is like the pitch blue-white deck. Like this playing like 4 Solitude, 2 Subtlety, Narsets, and Teferis. But like most decks with a reasonable linear game plan are fine against it. So yeah, Hammer Time is probably fine against blue white. Like I mean, you're gonna run into subtleties and stuff, but you can play through them if you have the right combination of Surge of what is it called? Surge of Salvations and Spell Pierces and such. And you have to dodge their Supreme Verdicts, but like Hammer Time is not a great deck right now, but you could definitely beat blue white with it. If you enjoy playing it, just play it. The worst thing in the world, in my opinion, is to play decks just because you think they're good, unless you are an extreme spike. Like, there are players, absolutely, slam dunk, just play what's good. You will be happy playing good decks. But if you don't think you're one of those players, then play whatever you enjoy playing and don't worry about the matchups so much. Blue-white's not a huge chunk of the format. If it's a big part of your local game store, your LGS meta, then make something that's like a control breaker. Greentron tends to be really good against control. Black Red Scam. I mean, it's not. Well, they lost Fury, which isn't even good. That even particularly good in that matchup. Yeah, Greentron is like pretty classic control killer. So huge whack of mana. What in God's name is this? White Sun's Twilight. No. No. They sunk 9 mana into that. See, this is the funny thing about Modern right now. Nobody's expecting to run into someone playing Control, so they're doing shit like this. 7 or 9 mana sorcery speed spell. Eh? They're booting up their One Ring again. I'm gonna just chump block this. It's probably fine. They got 3 mana left. Oh, they didn't attack. That's cute. And a bolt them. I think their plan is going to be to Solitude their own One Ring, and I think I'm going to crush them by going Stern Scolding on it. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. Cool. No, didn't even need to go that far. Okay. So that seemed good. This seems good. This seems good. None of this other stuff. These are bad. Yeah, it was a good game one. Very good game one. It's possible I'm supposed to play Thoughtseize, but I think everything else in this deck is really good. So I was just reading about this artist, Shadowlist. So I'd never really heard of him before. Eddie Rabbit. Okay. Okay. I was slightly worried they were gonna like turn 3 Tron me this game. No. Yes. We are making draws that are pretty pug. Field of Ruin. Well, that could be bad news. We do at least have three islands and a swamp in this deck, so even though there's one in my hand, I'm not considering it a disaster at the moment. Smork? Iganjo. Yeah, you got it. My Bowmasters! No! You terrible human. Do it. That's not a one ring. Results. Second Bowmasters. Pew! Okay. Is that better than a land? Is that better than the average draw? Probably. Like the first one I definitely didn't need, but this one's was more tempting. Oh boy. Because, like, if they field me, I could Tidebinder it. Although, at this point, I don't really want to. I definitely wouldn't. I won't. Okay. They didn't field anyway. I don't know what they're holding on to it for, but... yes, please. Okay. A lot of the stuff they're doing is having very little effect on this game. Actually, I can use those map tokens. Plane cycling. It's fine. I don't think any of the payoff cards they have just punch through counterspell. And if they do, they probably lose to Tidebinder. Probably. Blast Zone. Charging Zone to 2. Okay. Oh, for the next Bowmasters, I guess? Or binding your tides. They draw a card in response. So they could have Solitude, white card, but probably not. Probably was supposed to crack the map tokens here. Nah, not gonna worry about it. Yeah, it wasn't lethal. It's fine. Four, three. Okay, perfect. Lethal? Last card reprieve? No. Got him. Um Yeah, let's keep it going. Fields were definitely ruined there, but they were not mine. And once again, Grixis Disappointment proving to be not so disappointing. I have next to no graveyard hate. We beat a graveyard synergy deck. Like, it's pretty wild. It's built too well. Must add Tiny Bones of Ragavan. No, I don't own any of those cards, so. But I don't own Bone Masters, and I won't be buying them, so. They bin to persist on turn 1. That's good, because otherwise, I do not have a way to beat a persist on turn 1 right now, so. Please don't Ren and 6 me. Okay. Well, this deck does contain Sheoldred's Edicts. Don't need that. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Just gotta deal with this thing. Okay. It's the Archon. Well, actually, that kind of works right now. That one really works right now. Little late, but I'll take it. Just don't want to see Thoughtseize into Persist, but actually I beat that, so. Get out of here. With your fables. Just going for a little scry. Just gonna have yourself a little scry. It's your party and you can scry if you want to. Nope. Gotta find the edict. It's only like 2 of them. Okay, well, Snapcaster and or Bowmasters is about to get frisky. Gotta hope that they get to be relevant. Opponent's been pretty tight on their sequencing, so I wouldn't imagine that I get a free window here. Another Archon in the bin. Pretty slick. So if I go snap counter and they down tick on Wrenn and 6, that's pretty effective for what I'm looking for. But if they just have bolt or push, it's not at all. But I don't really like drown is not a good option here. I mean, it is, but okay. So I can use this to get another. Oh, they didn't miss it. Damn it, that would have been huge. So I'm gonna go upkeep Bowmasters. And hopefully this is somewhat effective. But if they have Thoughtseize into anything dangerous, well, I'm pretty toast on that. No bolt so far, so unfortunately. Good old Wrenn and 6 turn 2 just kills you. Sure. Sure. Snappy. Okay. Aha! Took forever, but we found it. Probably won't be good enough, but it may just be. Pew! I'm at on life total, I might as well. If we're gonna get beat, it's not by a dwarf token. Probably okay. Returns no land. Wild. Oh. Sure. Well, I don't have an out for persist right now, but I have a lot of outs for got a lot of outs for. Oh, maybe they kept one of the Archons in their hand, huh? That would be bad. Because it is very castable right now. Because they've got 2 in their bin. It'd be wild if they had the last one, Fable. It's fine. I guess I'm not attacking with the Bowmasters because they have a dwarf token. I had another bolt. Okay. Scars, Dwarven Mine, and Boseiju. Wow. Yep. Well. Come on. Come on, baby. No. I mean, I can kill the Archon. I only lose an island. In theory, I could recover with this Lorien revealed, although, ugh. Probably could have waited until they cracked the Bitter Reunion to haste it. Yeah. Well, that's a great draw. I mean... Boseiju to hand? Uh-oh. Oh, no. No. Draw step, of course. Oh, not draw stepping it. Okay. Didn't go for it. Wild. Not really what I was looking to draw there. Okay. I do have a swamp still in my deck, luckily. Oh, getting dwarf beated out of this one. Well, it's mostly just the Ren and Sixes that have resolved over and over again. Nope. I will finally turn off one of your Ren and 6s. Although it's already on 7 loyalty, so really, it's not. It's amazing they haven't creativity once. I mean, come on. Just the 4th dwarf. All right. All right. It's got to be a little bit luckier. No infinite Ren 6 chaining, although I guess I was lucky that they never creativitied. I simultaneously can't keep this, but I guess I can't not keep this on the draw or on the play. Like, we are the 24 land deck essentially, so. And I'm Thoughtseize proof here. Cool. Oh, nice Surveil. Just dunk that Archon into the graveyard. I love it. So good. I don't want to get Veiled here. And I'm happy to try this Tishana Tidebinder aggression nonsense. Pew! Coming for those lands, baby! Okay. Discards a second Archon. Thoughtseize, baby! I knew there was a Veil. I freaking knew it. If I snap... Oh, I can't snap Thoughtseize. It's probably okay. Oh my god, they drew land. Well. So their hand is Dwarven Mind Veil, Archon. Snapcaster's not a good beater against that. And... yeah, getting a Surveil in there, no problem. Okay, it's fine. When they Dwarven Mine this turn, we're just going to Tidebinder it and hope that they don't have another relevant spell. Because they have one unknown card on this draw step. Unless they play the unknown card. Just trying to get aggressive here because... I don't know. And they could cycle the Veil if they want. Let's see what they drew. Bolt, that's fine. So this is their hand. Good. Sure. It's a pretty good draw. Not great, but so if they have specifically creativity here, yeah, it was going to be a disaster, but they didn't. Okay. Don't need another land. Okay, two unknown in their hand. One unknown and one Archon. Can't find a Flame of Anor to save my life, but things are mostly going very well. Pew! Wow. Really nice. Really nice draws from them, but they've got last card Archon against my last card Snapcaster. So I'm feeling good. A lot of cards that will be close to winning on the spot, and that is one of them. Yeah, sleeving up Snapcaster Mage is definitely a thing, but if you've never played with the card before, like, are you saying you've never played the paper versions you have? Because playing Snapcaster Mage is a whole thing. This is really tilting. I want a Flame of Anor to kill this and draw 2, and there's nothing I can play to exploit the fact that I have that. I just go snap counterspell and save this. Well, I guess I can kill their dwarf and draw 2. Because they are going to attack with it. Yeah, why wouldn't they? Okay. Come on. All right, I'll take it. So currently weak to persist off the top. I sure can. Pretty good deck. How you doing, Bruno? We don't talk about you enough, but about that removal spell. Hey, how's it going? Okay, going to game 3. I'll be right back. Aether Gust is super good in this matchup. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, I could see that. Yeah, I mean, most of the deck is really good, right? I think Drown can end up being kind of limited, but it is a counter. Tidebinder honestly wasn't spectacular, especially on the draw. It's probably not the best. Um, and Spreading Seas on the draw is no. Okay. Yep, that's the keep. I think I actually do want the 4th land. Playing Wafo Topo style here. Greatest control player of all time. Fable? So this is this an Aether Gust situation? It's 3 mana, it's pretty chunky. Clearly they want it to resolve. Let's see if they bottom it. Yeah, they bottomed it. Not surprised. Oh, look. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I feel like I'm going to get Veiled, but I don't have anything better to do than try to count. I mean, I guess I could just Archmage's Charm to draw 2 here. Obviously putting in Bowmasters is good to try to mess with their draws. But there's a really good chance they just have a bunch of removal in their hand. Let's get Veiled. Come on. Good. They did put that one on top. So. Bless me. No land drop is nice. I've countered 3 Fables this game, which is kind of fun. Oh, that's great. No removal. Love that for me. Sure. I think they're mad that I had another counter. I might be. Uh-oh. Okay, well. Okay, fine. You can have this Fable. Yeah. Oh. Draw two. Oh boy. Not my favorite. Well, that'll be relevant next turn, I guess. Maybe. Because there's no way it's correct to just like go in with the Hall of Storm Giants. Like I don't believe that for a second. I do think there's a chance though that they're gonna go discard Archon Persist. No, discard nothing. All right. Here's my haul. Because it's possible what they're going for here is creativity on the treasure, and we've got the Spell Pierce to beat that. If it's just a persist, I mean, if they have a way to discard into a persist, yeah. Sorry, opponent. I just had it all. Mm, it's not enough. It's not enough. All right, Tidebinder can beat one Archon temporarily. I mean, there's nothing for it. There's no... I guess it just does make it just like a 6/6 clunker. Although, if they reflect... Oh, boy. Well... yeah, nothing for it. I think maybe we just died. Let's find out. If they have another creativity, it's very bad news. Yep. Okay. Goodbye, army. Boy, this guy looks lethal, huh? Oh, but they have to block, right? Yeah. Okay. Kind of boxed him in pretty good, huh? Okay. Yeah. I'll take it. They got 3 cards left? Okay. Solve this, opponent. They cling to draw. Okay, that was a choice. I think we got him. Wow. Hall Storm Giants just picking us up and just taking us over the finish line again. Another Archon does nothing. So they have a dwarf token to block. So they don't have a dwarf token to block. Also, it's not doing enough. It blocks 3. Then they take another 3. And double removal? Turn the earth. Gain 2 life. So I can push an extra 2 damage with Bowmasters. Goes face, puts him to 1, and grows the other orc. Boom. Finding lethal. It's not what we're usually about here, but... So already on the 3-1. Feeling pretty good about that. And either way, both of these decks have been insanely fun to play. Okay, we got Magic content creator program Make It Cat. I don't know who that is, so that's exciting. Guess I don't really know what I want on top against Marsh Flats, but it's probably Bowmasters. Okay, so it's on with Death Shadow. Good old Mardu Death Shadow? Nope. Jun Shadow. How many Thoughtseizes are you throwing at me? Inti. Okay. Might be Greer World. So they discard the extra inty and then exile. They exile a Thoughtseize. Brutal. That's not the best. Huh, it's weird. It connected with me. It basically drew the opponent a card for the turn, but it didn't make them a treasure. That's weird. What a weird 2-drop. I don't know why they would even play this card, but whatever. Well, good top deck. Not. Yeah, I guess I can go in with Bowmasters. I'll leave the token back to block, in theory, if they get some creature out. Okay. When they go to combat here, we'll take out the NT. Fatal Push was a nice top deck. Yeah, that's what I pointed it out right away, Salty Saint Nick. I don't know why I'm doing this in this order. This is wrong, sorry. I do want Flame of Anora on top, though. That was a waste of my scry. Should have done that in the opposite order. That's what I meant to do. Okay, so coming in with Shadow. Nothing special there. Just trying to hold on to this Flame of Anor. Flame of Anor to find uh, a wizard to team up with. Ragavan. Yep. Okay. Okay. That'll play. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna let them hang out for a minute with their 2/2 Death Shadow. They go to grow it, we'll shoot it down with flame, but okay, probably force my hand there. Let's get blown out. Interestingly, if they can grow it again, the Bowmasters will shoot it down. It's kind of funny. They're bolting themselves. Big play. But they can't attack. That's suicide. Yeah. Well, that'll do it. Don't have a bolt in my graveyard. Dashavan? Okay. I'm gonna snap Flame of Anor here. Yeah, we had lethal there, but I wasn't getting hit by the Ragavan. I blew away their Death Shadow. I'm not worried about it. Like, I guess I could have taken the hit and then... I guess I was supposed to blow up the Ragavan and just take the hit from the Death Shadow? Yeah, that's true. If I was a smarter player, I would have stopped to consider, but at the moment, I'm certainly not. Could have stifled the trigger from the Ragavan? Yeah, I guess so. No. I think what I was supposed to do is play that and then kill the Ragavan. Okay. Hmm. Oh, they couldn't block. I was supposed to play the Tishana's Tidebinder and just kill them. Whatever. Yeah. Well, fine. It took a while, Notes in an Octave, because normally I miss lethal all the time, and I've actually been pretty on the ball all day. I have some mitigating factors happening right now. Force them to draw two? Oh, yeah. Take four and make me a big ass orc army. That is really good to know that you can do that with both Archmage's Charm and Flame of Anor. So if you have multiple Bowmasters in play, that could be a gross amount of damage. On the stack, the Death Shadow is always 13 power, right? Yeah, because it doesn't have any abilities. Definitely don't want Dress Down. Probably don't want Spell Pierce. Actually, Stern Scolding's okay. They have a lot of other creatures. Folks, I'm gonna have to jump out of this stream. I apologize for not getting to show you the ending. Young Peasy is running in a prelim, so hopefully y'all enjoy that. I'll catch you.